Hi there, you're very welcome. Today is Archangel Michael Day. This is the Angel Bootcamp and it's Aisling Mooney. So today we're going to connect with Archangel Michael. And most of you will know Archangel Michael. He's the angel of protection, confidence, courage. He's a fantastic sense of humour as well. So he helps to lift and lighten any situations in our life where we feel overburdened, where we feel like things are becoming too serious, like we're worried, anxious, lacking confidence, low self-esteem. So any of those situations, most people know Michael because most of us will have experienced all of that at some stage in our life. I know I definitely have. So Michael is fantastic for when you need to speak up for yourself, when you're given a presentation or a talk or a video like this or a class. Whenever I speak to groups, I call on Michael for help, just to help me to speak my truth. He's related to the throat chakra, so it's about speaking and expressing yourself and your truth out into the world. So Michael is fantastic. He's really good at bringing humour into a situation. So I want to tell you a very quick story about my experience of Archangel Michael. One little story. I was to give a presentation. It was a class I was teaching at the time, many years ago. It was actually art, relaxing with art I was teaching. And I called on Archangel Michael before I had to go in and give this presentation about what my class would be about for the next 10 or 20 weeks, whatever it was. And I was a bit nervous because I had to present myself to the other teachers, the director of the school, and to the pupils. So I was a little bit anxious because I had been out of teaching for a while because I'd had my son. So I was called on Michael. When I think of Michael, one of the birds that comes to mind is the crow. So whenever I see crows, I immediately think of Archangel Michael, because I think of the crow as the policeman, the protector of the birds, you know. And that's just a symbol that I use. It's not necessarily one that you need to use, or it might resonate with you. But I went to this interview, this sort of presentation. I sat down and I was getting anxious. It was coming up to my turn to speak. And then this crow very loudly started cawing and crowing. And he the building we were in, he ended up on the roof and was just stamping around the roof and crowing and nobody could hear themselves speak. And everybody burst out laughing. They were like, "This is incredible. Can you hear that bird? He's so loud." And it completely lifted my heart. It lifted the atmosphere. It relaxed me. I laughed. I just thought, stop taking yourself so seriously, Aisling, and just do what you have to do. You're good at this. And it went perfectly. It went really well. I gave my presentation. Everybody was happy. And the class was a beautiful class. I met some amazing people in the weeks that followed. But just that moment, that request to Michael just lifted up my spirits. So tune in to Michael today. So anywhere in your life that you're feeling anxious or underconfident, or you think that you just can't do it, sometimes you just, we come across a situation, you just think, I just can't. Just hand it over to Michael. Just ask for help, especially in anywhere area where you're particularly worried about something. And if this is related to finances or money worries or security or your stability, just call on Michael today. So let's see how that's going to manifest. So let's take a little deep breath right here while we're here. A nice breath in. And we'll just call Michael and ask him to come into our space right now to surround us. He's right there beside you. And just think about an area in your life where you need some help. You need some confidence, you need some courage. It's an issue that's going around and around your mind, and you just can't find a solution. And just think of that issue and just ask Michael, what's the next step for me? What can I do that will make this situation better, that will ease it, that will give me back confidence? What's the next step to release this situation, to make it easier? And you know, the message that I got for myself, even with this whole boot camp that I'm running, because it can be quite overwhelming to think that you need to connect with so many people over 30 days. And there's a lot of energy that I need to bring to this, and there's a lot of energy that I'm holding during the boot camp. And I put it off for years, actually, because I was so overwhelmed at the thought of even doing this. And the message that I got from my angels and I got from Michael, and I've got it again today, is just make it fun. Make it fun. This is my passion. This is what I love to do, talk about angels and talk to people about angels, so that they can learn to interact with these beings so they have a better life. So the message for me today is just to have some fun with this, you know, and that's probably what I'd share with you today, is have a little bit of fun today, get out and have some fun. And if you feel like, I'd love to hear what other messages you got from Michael. You can share them in the Facebook group or in the comments below. I hope you're enjoying the boot camp, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.